What is life? I could give you a philosophical, biblical, spiritual, personal, motivational answer to that, but in its most literal form, life is a measurement of time. The metric we use to measure life is by the amount of years someone is on this earth. That's why we say he is 60 years old. She is 19 years old. Life expectancy in America today, because of the vaccinations and modern medicine, has now reached 75, which is quite substantial comparatively to even the early 1900s. So the question is, how do you live a successful life? Now that we clearly determined what life is going to be in this discussion, we can further dissect that. Since life is a measurement of how many years you're on this earth, then logically speaking, the more pleasure you get out of your years on this earth, the more successful your life will be. So now we just took 75 years and micro-sized it into a year. You can also do the same thing and make it more micro into making a year a month, and a month a week, a day, and a day an hour. Where am I going with this? How you spend your hours every day add up to months. Months add up to years. Years add up to life. The more you can do every day. So the question then becomes, how do you get started? It's easy to talk about motivation. It's easy to give examples of sports figures, generals, people great throughout history, which I enjoy. I enjoy greatness. And I'll get into that in another video. But how do you, as an average person who might just want to make more money, get in better shape, spend more time with your family, improve? Well, what you do is every single day, and I'm saying from personal experience, every single day, well, you could take the weekends off, but you get what I'm saying. Pretty much every day of the week, let's say 5 days, write down 3 goals you want to achieve. Could be something small, like cleaning your room, cleaning out your car, exercising, reading a book, making a video, whatever it is. And do it. Don't talk about it, don't think about it, do it. What you'll notice is we as humans are creatures of habit. We hate to change. The first couple days when you start doing this, even the first couple weeks, you're going to hate. You're going to dread. You're going to hesitate right before you do it. But after you finish it, think about the gym, for instance. Right before you're about to work out, you procrastinate a lot. You look at your phone, you are watching something, you're dreading it. But as soon as you lift that first set, you can feel the adrenaline, the dopamine, all of those chemicals rushing in your brain. Then you feel good. And after you finish all your stretches, you feel great. But the next time, when you are starting your workout, you're dreading it, you're procrastinating. Well, eventually, since humans adjust to nature, they adjust to their lifestyle, they adjust to anything. That's how we have survived when 99.9% of species to ever walk the earth have been extinct. Then eventually you don't dread it anymore. You actually crave doing it. And I know that sounds insane, but no joke, today I woke up early for work. I went into work early. I got home and around 6 o'clock, I fell asleep. Woke up around 9 o'clock. As soon as I woke up, I was ready to work out. I didn't dread it. I didn't procrastinate about it. I simply got up, did my stretches without thinking about it, got my water, did my exercise, felt like a champ. Once you train yourself to achieve small goals, like cleaning your room, exercising, getting in shape, because your body When it operates at a higher level, when you have a better diet, when you have a good physique, it is contagious, it is magnetic. Once your body is healthy and your mind is healthy, then you become healthier as a person. A lot of people ask me, how did you go from working a 9 to 5 dead-end job to being successful? And I tell them, exercise. And the looks I get are pretty funny when I tell them that. And a lot of them think I'm bullshitting them, like I'm hiding some master key in my brain. But really, exercise. Before I started exercising, I was a big drinker. I mean, I wouldn't drink every day, but once or twice a week, I would get blackout drunk. Not just drunk, but drunk to the point where I would completely black out, wake up the next day. I would get drunk for hours straight on my days off of work. And then the next day I was unproductive, sleeping off my hangover, then went to work the day after. And that's the way it was. But exercise not only has taught me self-discipline, but it's also improved my physique. But when you get used to working out, when you get used to pushing yourself, when you get used to achieving, then that is contagious throughout your life. You start doing that in other areas. You start doing that when it comes to money. You start doing that when it comes to relationships. You start doing that when it comes to all other things. And the reason that I can sleep easy at night, I can pass out in 2 to 3 seconds almost, is because during the day I use a lot of energy. I expunge a lot of energy, but also I try to do what I say I'm going to do. I have a couple goals written down and I try to do them today. Exercise, cleaned my room, went on a jog, and finished a book. When you do those things, when you're laying in bed at night and your head's on the pillow, you can sleep easy knowing you actually did those things. You add up successful days, then you get successful weeks, successful months, and successful years. And one of the fun things you can also do is visualize how you're going to be in the next 5 years, knowing you're working to make more money, you're working to get in better shape, you're working to become more knowledgeable. It's crazy, though, just how excited you get about the future because you're working towards the future. So to surmise, to be succinct, setting 3 goals every day, and it could be whatever type of exercise you like. I like hardcore. I like benching, running, hardcore weightlifting. But if you just want to walk or jog or play basketball or whatever, start a regular exercise routine of at least 3 days a week. Also, start reading and then start cleaning, just whatever it is. But as long as you exercise and you achieve 2 or 3 goals a day, you're going to feel the momentum pushing you forward and you don't feel powerless anymore.